seems like just yesterday that he was out there as an outfielder for the Royals, but now it is Coach Mitch Maier, as he has been replacing Rusty Kuntz, who's got a stigmatism in his eye over at first base. But Rusty, he has been a mentor to Mitch and loves what he's seeing.
Going forward, he's going to be a great asset for us to have over there, you know, and going forward with the things that we like to do and stealing bases and being aggressive on the base paths and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he's like his son, you know, son to me, and so I really take it at heart that the guys like him and all the players love him. That's the biggest thing.
Great words from Rusty Kuntz, and we're joined right now by, still sounds weird to me, Coach Mitch Maier, only because we watched you all your years playing here. Former first-round pick as a catcher, turned outfielder, now a coach. How much are you enjoying this gig?
It's been great. It's been great to join the team here in Minnesota, and just the last few years being around the team, getting to work with the younger players throughout the system. This year's been it's been great. It's been a great transition, and I'm lucky to got the opportunity.
And Mitch, that's one thing I wanted to ask you about. You get a chance to see players at every level in the organization. Are there any players, a couple players that stand out to you as guys that are going to be really what I'll call can't-miss guys?
Yeah, you know, we have a couple young kids, Khalil Lee, Sully Matias. Khalil was in Lexington this year, his first full season. Matias was in Burlington, our short season club. Both were 18, now turning 19-year-old kids, ton of talent. So it's just a matter of them getting their reps in, continuing to learn the game and fine-tune their skills, and hopefully a matter of time before they get here. Michael Gigliotti, a kid we drafted this summer from Lipscomb, true center fielder. Very advanced in his instincts and just how he does his things defensively, the bunting, the base running stuff. So he's a guy that should climb fast as well, too.
All right, now you're here really taking an opportunity to work under Rusty and for Rusty now. How big has he been for you, and what has he meant as far as your development as a coach now?
It's been unbelievable. You know, looking back on it, all those days I spent on the bench, just talking about the positioning and just learning just through the conversations. I didn't know at the time, obviously, that it was going to translate into this, but just all the knowledge he continued to give me as a player. And then once I got into the coaching side, you know, just transitioning to stuff I had heard as a player to now helping the other players, helping the young players. It was very familiar for me, the terminology and stuff like that. I was able to soak it in all those years on the bench and listening to him, and it's been I'm just really lucky and blessed to have been around Rusty in my career.
I got such a kick last year of your good buddies, you know, Lou Kochaver, Alex Gordon, that they kept calling you Coach Mitch because you're best friends with those guys. But you look up and down the roster, yeah, there's some young players. Most of these guys have been your teammates. So what's that dynamic like for you now as you are at first and they come over to first?
It's been good. Getting to be in the clubhouse with those guys as a player. Now on the coaching side, we already have that relationship built to where we know each other. They know what I was about as a player. And so that part right there has already been a help as far as getting to know these guys. I already had that foundation. So now it's just continuing with what Rusty's been teaching me, continuing to learn and help them along the way.